Good morning, happy Saturday, Gigantoid people. Today's video is brought to you by Nitro Autolab. Britt and Carmen, thank you for the awesome package. I'm going to show the viewers now everything that you sent. I knew I was getting the BMW, but the other two were serious bonus. So I owe you. Nitro Autolab. So I got a air freshener, I believe. If it's not, doesn't freshen the air, at least decorates my car. So I'm going to put that in my truck right now. A sticker, Nitro Autolab. A cool card, which I will pass on. I don't think anyone in this area is going to go all the way up to the northwest. And a handwritten note from Mr. Britt and Carmen. So, super appreciated. I have not split these. Here's the M5 E34 generation, I think. My daughter's very first car was a 525 in brick red. And man, that thing was underpowered. 2.5 liter V6 is not enough to power this gigantic body. And it was heavy. I'll never forget going to change the bushings, as I had done many times on a 3 Series, and that was the first 5 Series that I'd ever dealt with. God damn, that thing was heavy, like over 1,000 pounds heavier than a 3 Series. And surprise, surprise, you can't do, there's some bushing work you can't do on a 5 Series that you can on a 3 Series, because it's not McPherson struts, it's some sort of weird thing where the car has to be on a lift and the front end has to be lowered in order to get in there. And it's just like, well, not doing that. So she continued to bounce down the road on blown dampers until it was finally sold. But this is an M5 from the Boulevard series in Arctic White. Had to have it. I would have bought this anyway. So major thanks to Britt for sending it. And this Land Cruiser, which I'm going to show you my Land Cruiser box in a second. Let me split this real quick. Did not pre-split these because slack ass. So here's a yellow Land Cruiser FJ43, which do not have, and I'm a big Toyota fan and I collect Land Cruisers, so probably would have bought this one too. So thank you. And then this one is a little puzzling. It's an Alfa Romeo GTV6. Cool as hell livery, but I don't collect these, so what to do? Maybe I'll start collecting in these Alfas. The gray one and the blue one were kind of bummers most recently in the main line, but I think there's 2 more colors. And I always get this car confused with the Diecast Veloce, and because this is a real car and the Diecast is not. It's a fantasy car, but they look similar. And I kind of collect the Diecast. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence, but this is a super cool ad nonetheless. So whether I keep it or trade it, I'm not sure. And honestly, I have had to just change my mind intentionally from collecting the whole Boulevard series, because this is a super attractive package. Probably the best packaging that Mattel Hot Wheels does. And they're numbered, so it's like total collector bait. But I do not collect Boulevards, only specific cars, and so this one puts me in a bit of conflict, but I'll figure it out. So check out Nitro Autolab online. I'm going to link to their channel. I didn't know that they worked on real cars. I thought it was just like a YouTube channel, and it's one of those serious channels that like puts thought into their content and has like titles and stuff, unlike this shitty channel. So major thanks, really appreciate it. And hopefully you got what I sent you, and I know it's not enough to reciprocate for this, but I still owe you. What did I buy for myself? I'm a little conflicted about this too, because I already have these 3 cars. I found these at the Target yesterday, and I already have all 3 in my Ultra Hots collection. But I collect Hondas, Porsches, and Corvettes, so it's like I'm gonna go ahead and grab a second one, which is, I realize that's nothing compared to some hoarders, but still, I felt a little tinge of greed by grabbing a second one when these could have gone to somebody else who needs them. But I did what I did. So I think you've seen all these, but let me rip them open real quick. This is the only one, I believe, with a metal base. The 69 Copo Corvette. So this one will go on my Corvette shelf. I already got one on the Ultra Hots. And here is this Porsche 356 Outlaw. Already got one of these 2. But it's in with the Ultra Hots. So this one might, well, not might, it will go with my other Porsches. Plastic base. And then the purple CRX. This is probably of this run of Ultra Hots, this was probably the most in demand. So I do have this one thanks to a trade, I think with Bill Wilkinson. But I found another one yesterday, so I'll take it. Purple CRX. So as far as show and tell, let me show you my Toyotas. Hold on one sec. So I actually have a box dedicated just to Toyota Land Cruisers because it's that significant of a vehicle. This is spans all generations. So here's a couple, let me hold this up here. Here's a couple Matchbox, that's a Matchbox. And here's this pickup style that Hot Wheels released. Here's the red premium. Here's the yellow one that I just got from Nitro. And I don't remember what this generation is, but I think this is probably the coolest generation. And 3 Land Cruiser 80s, and then 2 Prados, and then this FJ Cruiser from the, I guess that's Fast and Furious. But those are my Land Cruisers, and I don't really seek them out. I just keep the ones that come my way, and this is what I have so far. Talk to you Sunday.